Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to more World of Warships. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a battle I played in the USSR battleship, the Izmail. So I haven't posted in a little while. Life has been crazy. I've been all around the country for work. Crazy amounts of things going on, so haven't had really a great chance to play World of Warships. In fact, I hadn't played a game in almost 3 weeks when I hopped on and played in this game, and I was only expecting just to get a couple games under my belt. I was not expecting what I got here. So this game, I played it at about 7:30 a.m. on the North American server. So that's why we have some smaller teams here. There really wasn't anybody online at this point. And as soon as I pop out from behind the island here, the enemy New Mexico opens fire, and he hit me for 4,000. I was going to return fire here at the October Revolution. My guns wouldn't turn, so I fired at the New Mexico, and that October Revolution hit me really good. The New Mexico then turns around, hits me really good also, and I've lost about half my health in 30 seconds. So not an ideal start, but as you can see, the start doesn't necessarily indicate how good the end is going to be. So, the enemy New Mexico and the October Revolution are dropping on our U-69. At this point, I want to use this island for cover, just to keep myself safe from the heavy gunfire from the October Revolution and the New Mexico. Now, the New Mexico was sailing this direction, and he's just fired his guns right there. So, taking shots, and I'm also turning away to try and angle to him. And those shots look pretty good, and they were good. 18,000 damage and a hit to the Citadel. Pretty much repaid everything that New Mexico already did to me. So I stopped the ship now. I don't want to turn because I'm going to expose the broadside of my ship to either the New Mexico or the Rio de Janeiro if I do that. The New Mexico is angling away, but I'm going to take a shot anyways, and that's when I see the wig from the submarine here on the surface, and I kick it into high gear to try and get out of his way, and I'm sending depth charge attack planes in. The drop turns up to be no good. Planes are re-preparing, and I make another drop. I'm turning to try and use this island for cover. The October Revolution goes undetected, but I know, generally speaking, where I thought he was going to be, so I fire a volley. And I get 2 Citadel hits on that October Revolution. I believe that was upwards of 20,000 damage, though I'm not sure. And in the process, I also managed to hit the enemy submarine with the depth charges. There's a homing torpedo coming in, so I'm going to turn to try and shake that homing torp. And the homing beacon on it that was on my ship actually expires just as I make this turn, and that torpedo is going to miss me. Problem now is, depending on where that October Revolution is, right there, my broadside is exposed to him, so he's going to take shots, and also the enemy submarine is right there. So I was going to return fire at the October Revolution, but once I saw the submarine, I decided I was going to deal with him first. He's the bigger priority. So I do about 3,100 damage to him. He fires torpedoes at me, secondaries going off. Another round of depth charge attack planes going in. I survive the torpedo attack. Secondaries are going to town on him. And he is going to get killed by the friendly submarine. So luckily that big threat is gone. And now we have essentially cornered the enemy in the center of the map here. And they're all huddled up in that spawn. So what I'm doing now is coming in from the other angle, trying to get all my guns to bear, I think the October Revolution might be over there, but I'm not exactly sure where he is. Because I really am turning those guns trying to catch the enemy team in a crossfire.
By thunder.
But I also don't want to expose my broadside to all their ships in the meantime.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
There's the October Revolution. I don't have an angle to get shots at him right now. However, I do have an angle on this Rio de Janeiro, who's sailing dead broadside to me at 8 kilometers, 12 shells out, 25,000 damage. That is raw penetration, people. That is not Citadel damage. So that shot coming in, I took off half of his health, and he's still sailing flat broadside. Other shots coming in, he gets hit pretty good. He's down to 15,000. He is healing, though. More shots taken down to about 15,000. However, he's still sailing dead broadside, and he's dead. Hit to the Citadel.
We destroyed an enemy battleship.
Destroyed the ship, and also I got the High Caliber Award. Now, me being me, I think, well, what the hell? I'll just sit here and wait for this Ramat to come out from behind the island. But the Ramat is smarter than the Rio de Janeiro was, and the Ramat realizes how much shit he's in, and he decides that he's going to turn around behind that island, but not before he gets nailed by, I believe, the Derflinger, who inflicted massive damage to him. Could have also been the other friendly Izmail, not exactly sure. So I'm kind of trying to see if I can get shots over the island. But that Ramat is smarter than he looks. Or well, I mean, he looks smart. He's not smarter than he looks, he is smart. So I'm slowly creeping around the edge of this island here because I don't want to go too fast and then get caught with my broadside to the October Revolution and the New Mexico. The Ramat looks like he might be coming out to play, but the October Revolution is going to turn and make the attempt to angle.
Dash it all.
But that New Mexico is sailing broadside. Have the angle, shots are going out. I'm going to angle in towards that New Mexico, and I hit him for about 5,000 damage. And the Ramat does die. So right now, this enemy team is in a really, really poor position, and their days are numbered. The New Mexico's taking shots at me, but I'm already angled, so I'm not horribly worried here. I only get one gun out, the front gun, as I turned a little too aggressively there. But a good thing I didn't get the bat guns off, because that Pensacola there is sailing into a really bad position. And those shots look good, and that's the end of the Pensacola. One hit to the Citadel, and our second kill of the match.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
The New Mexico hit me decently there. And I decide that I'm going to push in. And at this time, I decide I am going to pop my second heal. The friendly Mutsuki gets rid of the enemy New Mexico. And that leaves only the October Revolution on the enemy team.
Much obliged.
Now this one's done and over with. The October Revolution is going to die. He is being YOLO'd by our U-69, who has torpedoes in the water. And somehow, the October Revolution survives that. Not only does he survive it, he kills the friendly sub. How, I have no idea. Oh no, he's run aground. And goodbye. That is the end of the October Revolution. The game is won. We finished this one out with 126,000 damage, 3 kills, total of 2,500 base XP, high caliber award, and top ship on the team. I think given how I played, that's not very surprising. So this was a fun one. Happy to share it with you guys, and hope you enjoyed.